That's a beak of an eagle. Which one you say? Every single one of them. All five of them. Okay. Is this included in the whole you got pareidolia rebuttal? Huh? You tell me to prove it. Well, prove it's not. Feather. Those are all feathers. Adjacent to the beak. They are mountains. You are correct, sir, on that. But they're imprints of a massive bird. Those are feathers. This is in South America. I think we all know what feathers look like, and these mountains look like feathers. Not only do they look like feathers, they are feathers. That's why they look like feathers. Yeah, I was scouring Google Earth till my fucking eyes went crossed. Got motion sick. Woozy as hell, losing sleep. Looking for feathers, and I finally found them. That's what I was doing. No. No. I found that beak after I found the dragon, after I found some other shit, and it just went, it just chain reaction. I found one thing, I found it all. Deny it you will. Scared you are. I don't know why. It is what it is. The beak is like 40 kilometers. I don't know. I'll go measure it in a second. Here it is. You would have a hard time finding this if I just left it. It's in South America. Okay, so it's 61 kilometers, 60 kilometers roughly, 55, 70, whatever. So it's in South America. I'll give you just this view. You'd have a hard time finding. You put in the coordinates, obviously, but you would have a hard time finding this. Heck, even I have a hard time spotting this when I'm zooming in on it. Scramble it up some. Okay, where was it? Where was it? Tell me which way to go. Okay, those are its talons. There's the beak. You'll still have a hard time finding this. Check out some more of my pareidolia. That is sawdust and road shipped from my buddy's garage. We walk on it. We pay no mind to it. This is random as it gets. Melting snow in the yard. random as it gets. But if you look, there is a pattern to this. Textile, stitching, interlacing, woven. There is a pattern to the randomness of this world. Slightly different parts of each picture. There's a mirrored picture of just the sawdust garage floor. Pareidolia? Sure. It's a cool word. Pareidolia with a little bit of onomatopoeia. Sleep apnea, asthma. Anaphylactic paralysis. The fuck, you can say whatever you want. This is what it is. Flip it over. It's now a wasp. So, next bit of agenda for the pareidolia. Which is which? What's what? What are we looking at? Well, on the right is Africa, Southern Africa. Or you can go look at this on Google Earth. This, on the left, is a piece of ammonite from Morocco, Northern Africa. My mother got me that for my birthday years ago. It's heavy, bigger than a dinner plate, and come to realize she probably spent more than I thought for on it. She bought it at a mineral store. I never looked this close at it. I never looked this close at it. And it's the same process that made each one. Which one? Both of them are the exact same. I don't give a fuck what you say. There is a method to this madness. It's the same process. The ammonite plaque is heavy. It's 15, 20 pounds. It's a lot heavier than it looks. The thing is solid. The back of it is unpolished. I think I did a video. It looks the same, but it's got different features on the front. It's I don't know. It's got the striation marks from the cut. So they pulled that out of the ground, and that's what the surface looks like. Okay. Now, and this isn't the whole picture. Hold on a second. I'll pull up a whole picture. So there's the whole thing. I just went and took a picture of it. And that's what we were looking at, was that part. And it spirals off into the middle. They say it's a shellfish. So, you gotta ask yourself, this happened over the course of billions of years, or pretty much instantly? I mean, if you can't see it, you won't see it, and you don't see it because you can't and won't, and don't can't and won't because you can't. It's right there. Here's a rock I got from my buddy. Must be a Minnesota thing. I mean, I know a lot of buddies that run around in rock pits and quarries. I mean, I've done it. I got a couple because of them, but everyone's got a agate collection or a cool rock collection. Well, you know, again, this is a little rock size of a golf ball. You gotta ask yourself, how did it come to look like this? This, yeah, it looks like it's just randomly, chaotically striped, but look close and use your imagination, and all this was put there in lines, stitched in. Same way the melting ice on the grass looks. It's the same pattern. So this happened over billions of years with a ton of pressure, molten lava, molten rock heat, followed by ice and glaciers in billions of years. And you're good with that? I don't think so. This happened relatively instantly. Because you get that when you mirror it. You say pareidolia once after watching this. There is no debate. All right. So when you mirror it, the reason you get this effect is because this is how it was actually made. Something like this actually happened. From one point that unfolded, went out every which way, left cross sections of its own internal body as it unfolded itself into a, listen to this, a sphere, a cosmic bubble. These beings, this being, this, whatever it is that's doing this, that put this there, projects a spherical orb from inside of itself out, thus leaving its imprint on whatever it touches, solid ground, the air, whatever, us, everything, as whatever it touches leaves its imprint on it. It's like doing a scan, an interdimensional spiritual scan, programming at the same time. Mirrored the other way. I mean, it almost looks technological. Landscape, altars. I'm all the way zoomed in. Right, this looks like ice and snow, but it's not. It's a quartz crystal candle holder. Again, this thing is heavy. It's a beast. You put a candle in it, it lights up. It's cool. Now, sure, I carved this in with my Dremel. I wish. This is the program. It's interwoven, interlaced, interconnected threads of organic physical data. I don't know how else to put it. Stitched together in the manner, and you kind of see it in the, like, it scales. It's a cosmic serpent that's drifting by, and its scales take and replace points of the matrix, points of everything, to balance everything out. Bear with me. I know it sounds crazy, but then what are you looking at? Nothing? This is just random. This is billions of years of pressure, molten heat, and ice from all the way zoomed in on an already zoomed and cropped zoom picture. Okay? If I didn't tell you what you were looking at and said it was petroglyphs, and I took this at a museum, you'd have no reason to disagree. If I said this was the size of a wall, no, this thing is bigger than my hand slightly. And it's a beast, it's heavy. Let me turn it back. And it's stitched together in lines and layers. And that's why it carries so much depth. You're looking at the side of a fucking quartz candle holder right now. I could say this is anything and you'd have no reason to doubt me. It's the side of a quartz candle holder. That's it. Clouds at night. A little help from the moon. Do I even gotta say anything? Do I even have to describe this? This is it. This is the same stitch of reality. This is a trail of it. That's rotating overhead. This is your 15 degree per hour detected rotation on the gyro. Is this force that's leaving its imprint, its cross sections, because I think it's one incomprehensible cosmic being that's made up of everything that came after it, which could be just as massive as the heliocentric galaxy. All contained right here on Earth, guys. You know, I'm showing you just a handful of pictures. You know, look at my videos. I literally got thousands of pictures like this. Thousands. I got shit. Same pattern. Same type of little characters. Same type of spaced out, seemingly random shapes. That spiral around the sky. I think it's in one spiral, and then there's the counter-rotating stars is the back end of a spiral, is the only way I can think of describing it. It's a coiled up serpent, and it's of spirit in nature, and it eventually meets up with itself. So anyone on, you know, the other side of the equator is catching that part of the bent sky, the projection, reflection, whatever. But yeah, this is what's putting the stitch into. This is the code right here. That's why you get this when you mirror it. Teeth? Teeth? Hello? Does your pareidolia include eye sockets, nasal pathways, anatomically correct parts? You fold all this up, it's going to make a skull of whatever face this is. Looking like a joker or a jester. It's a cross-section of a greater being made up of cross-sections of lesser beings that write the code as they take the energy to power their system as they go. Let's get to the good stuff. I did this earlier today. Took a drag of my cigarette, blew a cloud, took a picture. No flash. Sun coming in. Do you see it? I see it. Get ready for the next one, y'all. And the next, which is just that one upside down. Different layers of the cross section of a being that's of a being that's of a being. And we fall in somewhere in here. You're gonna yell pareidolia and random chance coincidence? Are you? Are you now? Well then, I need to talk to somebody that gives a fuck. I don't get shit for views. I know my channel's stifled. Doesn't matter how I word it. You've never, ever seen anything like this. I did this today. I do this every day. You've never fucking seen this. You have nothing to compare it to. I showed you the original picture. I have thousands. You fucking hear me? Here's the next one over. Okay, so these clouds mirror to this. I just did these. Pause the recording and did some mirroring. Don't believe me? Take a screenshot, get the fucking mirroring app, and try it. I don't think this is pareidolia. I think this is a little beyond parafuckindolia. Wouldn't you say? I'm all the way zoomed in. I think it's beyond pareidolia. I really do. I'm just saying is all. Here's another cloud. Cloud that I blew. Just a cloud. I don't even think there's a flash. I mirrored it. Got that. Which I then filtered and got that. So, need I go on? I have thousands of images I could go through. Just take a couple more looks at my mirrored rocks. Already saw that. Already saw that. So we're going to end on this image of the night sky during a whatever moon phase it is, about 2 o'clock in the morning. And that's all the signal noise. Okay. Did you kiss reality goodbye yet? Or chalk it up to random chance pareidolia? Maybe I fucking photoshopped it. Uh-huh. Yeah. You go right ahead and believe that. Tell you what, take a screenshot of this and mirror it. See what you see.